Let's make haste.
Let's jam!
Frozen. Crisp. No excuse for silent flash frost.
Let's light it up!
One with nature.
It isn't time for a fight yet. Freshness preserved.
Quiet now.
Chill to the bone.
Here comes the
This should be fun. Oh no!
Time to go.
Warm.
Who's our target this time?
May knowledge guide you.
Red outlines your face.
The deck was sealed.
Remember, help.
Game's up. Game's over. Witness the power of go.
Scanning. Assault.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Let's make haste.
Oh yeah, rock!
This isn't my first trek into the desert, but I can never get used to the heat. Is there no shade anywhere?
Who's our target this time?
May knowledge guide you.
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
A bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency. Breaking new ground! Come at me! Sight clear!
Here comes the
Phew! Scanning.
Witness the power of Gua.
Sight clear. New discovery.
Don't disappoint me.
I'm taking the stage.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Springboard! Propagate! Scatter!
This dance is for you!
Terminate! A bigger pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
All eyes on me! Here! Yeah!
Springboard! Scatter!
This dance is for you! Ridiculous! This realm is... If you ever
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of... what's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything.
All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew, pew, pew. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of... These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character... Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack. And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move... Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go up. That was pretty good. That's one up, but the game has only just begun. Remember? As much as we'd like to attack again. In that case, after you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round. All right! Here we are, a fresh new round! Woohoo! And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. There's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to once per round. You can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still... never mind. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than... Now we have 3 energy plus. It's time to use your powerful elemental... In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple Next up, it's time for your second character Oh, it seems like any move by Kai is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected.
Cool it!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combo, an elemental reaction. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should... Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have 1 active character, while others are considered standby characters. Normally, we can only use the active character. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, in this case, we'll have to switch to Diluc in order... You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action. Most skills can only target... Alright then, now that Diluc is our active character, it's... Because the opponent is already affected by cryo... When triggered, meld increases. This will allow you to deal loads of... Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your... Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend. this even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your... Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, but wait. D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3 pyro now. Not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your... And this card isn't useful right now, so we might as well use it. Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to, because in Genius Invocation TCG, keeping up a constant flow, in this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards, just like playing cards from your hand. Elemental tuning is a fast... Come on, hurry up! Well, would you look at that? Finally, we... Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught... Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same... Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
This will be interesting.
Look at you! You sure are getting the hang of... You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say... Check it out! So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat... Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your...
Dodge this! Wait.
There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
This one will be frozen in time. Let's go.
face. What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode. But the rules are all the same, as long as you
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now,
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card.
Wait! This card?
It's Diluc's character card.
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his...
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it...
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers, and I was hoping we could play a game. But this issue of someone leaving a character card with my... It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be... Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, what...
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever... But, in order to play an official duel, remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and All right, let's duel.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between... In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be at the same time. Your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions. Are you ready? It's time...
This will be interesting. Dodge this!
Animotech 6308. Animotech 6308.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Need to make... darn. I didn't factor that into the equation. I want to help.
Module 75!
This will be interesting. Cool it!
Let's go. Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
What is this? This doesn't look good.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact... Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two...
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of...
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square, but it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive.
I always get a little upset when... It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go...
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And seizing victory through a winning combination of...
But what if you keep trying and trying...
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to...
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match...
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future,
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty...
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Gene...
That's right! The Traveler Sucrose, Paimon picked it up from...
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the it's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure. Basically, to become an official and recognized
So, you have to win 3
The duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and
Same way you can hear what Prince said.
a well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure... But first things first, Shuyen. Before that, our TCG newcomers... Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a...
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing...
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TC. So the Casket of Tomes is...
Well... Actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide...
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient...
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games? No.
Darn! What a letdown. Alright, now let's see this casket.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim, probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, okay. So go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes. Use it to find another player.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching? Ah, I see you're here for your Casket of Tomes, aren't?
So this is a...
That's right. A purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty
True. So I'm glad that these customers, TCG play. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice...
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see! Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test.
Oh, I see. Are you quoting the Knights of... So be it. Then let the duel begin.
This will be interesting.
Cool it!
Let's go. This will be interesting.
Freeze!
I want to help. Absorption test.
Gosh, I lost. You're Let's play again when you have some time. But
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official. Not just prince. I can't wait either. Come.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void. Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. Step forth, O brave challenger. Your princessin grants you an audience.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that.
Huh? Paimon?
Your opponent sounds angry. That's what Prince said. Please enter and
But the princessin. For As the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned. This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the Prinzessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasm.
Oh, is that right?
Indeed. Mein Fräulein has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG and has gained a solid...
Oh, that's true. Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pick...
The Prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and...
Mein Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is...
So there's a lot on the line, huh? Either official or...
Indeed.
The Prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Imanok Rite.
Mein Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Prinzessin de Verurtelung, who even now begins... Then I say it is time.
This will be interesting.
Freeze!
I want to help. Absorption test. Absorption test.
This is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve ultimate victory. By royal decree.
Ready when you are.
Dodge this!
One shall. What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak into this obstacle and remove it from my path!
Mein Fräulein, I cannot simply attack the traveler.
I want to help. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Ah! This doesn't look good.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon looms near once more. Cast Traveler. Was even this—
What a truly ingenious plot. And what an...
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now.
Yeah!
Oh, Sucrus! Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back...
Nice! Sucrus won— It seems I am forced to admit, to commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation—
Mein Fräulein wishes to give you a...
Wow! It's Fischl's character card! 'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of the—
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
No card game in the world has a card like that! Paimon, let's go get our prize! With 3 Electro Dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But, Mein Fräulein, I have been by your side all along.
Oz.
Then I'll use chaotic entropy to invoke a large wind spirit that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than animo. So...
Oh! So be it! One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack!
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations. Very well done. The first thing, all new official TCG, this handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel, yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't... Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Hope you have fun playing Gene...
It's been a while since we last played cards at the Cat's Tail. Wonder how Diona's doing. Well, since we have some time on our hands, let's go check up on her.